We all go through worst days ever. And I don't mean lightly worst day ever. I mean worst day ever, where your heart aches, when there's mental anguish, when you get depressed and you're heartbroken for 100,000 reasons and you feel devastated. All I can tell you is that if you trust and you have faith that your worst day will one day become your best day. It might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, it might not even be next month, it might even be next year. But trust me, it could be your best day. Now, I remember in high school, I failed high school. I was taking this class, I failed it. I had a situation with the teacher, which was not good. So I failed. I was also senior class president, and I had my speech ready, and I had my invitations out. I found out like in late May that I was not graduating in 2 weeks. Long story short, I graduated in the summer. And the day of graduation, by the way, our graduation in the summer was not in the football stadium. It was in the old gym that smelled like feet, like pies. And I was getting ready, and I saw my parents. They weren't getting ready. So I remember saying, Pa, mi graduación es ahorita en una hora. ¿Por qué no se están alistando? Why aren't you getting ready? My graduation is happening. And my dad says, no vamos a ir a tu graduación. And I was like, why not? Why aren't you going to my graduation? My dad's like, esa graduación no cuenta. That graduation doesn't count. The graduation that counted, he said in Spanish, was the one in May. Okay? Esa graduación es la que contaba. Ahorita la de julio no cuenta. Y eres una burra y reprobaste. I'm not going to translate that. Okay? So, I show up to my graduation by myself. I get my diploma by myself. And, you know, that was one of the worst times in my life. I felt defeated. I felt like a big loser. People were talking about me, you know, oh, la burra, whatever. So, you know, one of the things that I did was I joined the Army Reserves. I couldn't go active because of in my legal status at the time, whatever, a lot of crazy reasons. But it was in the Army that I realized, wow, maybe I can get an education. Maybe I'm smart enough, you know. And so, long story short, 10 years later, I found that teacher, and he apologized to me. He admitted to me, this was a bad situation. It was intentional that you failed, and this and that. And instead of me wanting to punch him in the panza, this is what I said. I said, you know what? No, I want to thank you, because that was the worst day for me. But because of that, it changed the trajectory of my life. You know, I joined the Army, and then I went to college. Guys, now I have a doctorate. That would have never happened if I wouldn't have failed and had the worst day ever. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Right now, whatever you're going through, because we're all going through stuff, just remember, if you just hold on and believe, your worst day, one day, can be your best day. Trust me, trust the process.